All right. So, all right, let's have a new campaign. We're going to play as Chaos Dwarfs as Drazhoath, but we're going to go for a bit of a Khorne theme this time around. So, no archers, right? So Khorne likes people to be brave. He doesn't actually. I don't think Khorne's actually against archery per se, but you know, he doesn't want you don't want to be like a sniper hiding in the shadows or whatever. He wants you to get out there and get up close and personal. Warfare in general, I guess he's into, but particularly loves it when you get into melee. So we're gonna play Chaos Dwarfs with no archers. So we're going to be a little bit of a challenge campaign because we're not going to have any hobgoblin archers. But it's not going to be that bad because we still can use other hobgoblins. So you know, the hobgoblin archers are probably the best. But the other hobgoblin units are also super good as well. So you know, it's not too bad. So yeah, so we're going to play as Drazhoath because he's red, so he's already pretty cornate. We're gonna go for, hey Paul, thanks for the 34 months, man. Yeah, he's already red, so that's cool. We'll try and get some Khorne allies if we can as well, and maybe some Chaos Warrior allies. And yeah, so here we go. Thanks so much for that, Paul. You're awesome. Hobgoblin archers with Gordar's buffs are pretty intense. Yeah, Hobgoblin archers are really good. But I mean, the normal Hobgoblin melee are pretty good as well. +8 melee attack aura. Perfect. Alright, let's do it. So yeah, so just to be clear, no archers, but we can still use guns. Just not going to use no hobgoblin archers, basically. And we're going to go for some other allied units, you know, so we could get Marauder Horsemen or whatever. But so in terms of the hard rules, just basically just no archer units. But in terms of our like kind of goals, we want to we want to assert the dominance of glorious Chaos Dwarf melee. How is Arbal's still OP? Yeah, Arbal's still OP, and just felt too easy and just too like, you know, what was the point of even playing? Basically, I don't know. Just that's how it felt to me anyway. I think you just need to. I think you're going to play Arbal. You have to either have like a really hard challenge, or really restrictive house rules or something like that. Yeah, just too broken to just be worth. Yeah, just doesn't. I don't know. Just doesn't do it for me. Anyway, let's bash some orcs.
Drazhoath da erbet.
Yeah, we've got to get some armaments rolling quickly so we can get lots of dwarf melee happening. Lots of armored dwarfs.
Let's scrap! Dalet Castellan! Fatalation on us!
Wonder if
Drazhoath da Erpetwen! Oring! Da Drashkazak Domitash! Sindabrash Tama! Razgi! Surround them! Keep!
Haven't lost any Kodai Fireborn yet.
Dalet
good.
Kastalan! Tagulung! Leishinaras Asgard! Sturkas! Drange! Elmansi! Drazhoath Erpetwen! Sulfeo! Azuldrin! Bokgrun!
No, Draz got a bit of a flog in there.
Isan Tarazgi! Leishinaras Asgard! Vessel! Vestrangi! Drazhoath Erpetwen! Grevasgror! Tagulung!
Draz is trying to run away from this dude.
Surround them! Verharsut! Isagred! Stalk them! Drazhoath Erpetwen! Harsut
Break.
down!
There we go. Right, Draz got smashed a fair bit there, but I'm not sure if if Khorne was really loving Draz just running around in circles there, trying to get the fuck away from that orc boss that was going to be the shit of him. Wasn't very Khornate. I'm gonna give Draz a pretty low score for that first battle. Didn't score many points with Khorne, but I didn't use any archers. 0 archers, and we did have these guys, which look pretty Khornate. These guys look fucking so cool. Yeah, we should have killed him. Could have got a bit of extra gold. But I fireball and getting us some more slaves. Might have killed one guy. I want to play a Wolfric campaign where I upgrade his beginner savages into Marauder champions at the end. Yeah, I think they ruined Wolfric for me as well. Because yeah, like Wolfric, I know like, he does have a lot of cool new stuff, but I don't know, just the whole like, yeah, I used to like, you couldn't really upgrade them, but you could start off with like Marauders and like Marauder Berserkers, and then you could keep like getting more and more bonuses for them until they eventually became real chads. And that kind of felt almost like upgrading, you know? 98 labor, is that worth? Yeah, may as well.
Drazhoath da Erpetwen. Izan Domidash.
Wonder if we just charged up here. If that would be cool. Probably not, hey.
Good job.
Yeah, we kind of got to take these guys out, don't we?
Anu. Aluma, Legionaras, Drazhoath, Barik. Drazhoath Erpetwen! Jar Unazad! Anfa Agrimazur! Drazhoath Erpetwen! Down! Drazhoath Domitash!
Well, we've got a pretty shitty army, I just realized.
Izan Karazgi! Moving fast! Shifting! Moving fast! Der Ings Kazad! Ey! Drazhoath Erpetwen! Run, boys! Goblins! Running! Surround them!
I feel like there should be like 100% resistance to fire. Or, you know, really high. Some good hits.
Let's have it.
Alright, still don't list any entities yet on the Fireborns, that's good.
Goblins! Sturkas! Barklus and Ser! Moving fast! Drazhoath Erpetwen! Shoot now! Get moving!
Alright. I think this is pretty much done. Nice. I love Hobgoblin Archers too much to ever do this campaign. Yeah, I mean, I like Hobgoblin Archers too, but I think you could, but I think the Hobgoblin sneaky gits or whatever they're called, the ones with the throwing daggers or whatever, they're, you know, just as good, pretty much. Ah. Swing and a miss. Oh, I did a bit of damage. Not really. So how am I going to get Khorne allies? That's the question. I think there's no Khorne allies down in the south. I think the closest ones are, yeah, back up the top. I could send a hero up there. But yeah, I don't know. Does Abal ever die? Abal usually doesn't die, does he? He usually hangs in there for a fair while.
Drazhoath da Erbetwen. Hashut binda Drashkazad.
Alright, so we can get 2 units of Chaos Warriors, Chaos Warrior Dwarfs.
Uzi, Dak, Saru, Ankur.
Yeah, so I could build this, but there's not really much point because we're already capped. Oh, actually, no. We could get one more blunderbuss, couldn't we? So I could pop this and get one more dwarf.
Sumasta Ardugal.
Alright, I've never done that before.
Hashut binda Drashkazad.
More chorfs.
Ista Rezu Drathjar. Adebrung strong.
Yeah, build that and yeah, I guess we go for that. And yeah, I don't know, should I go north or should I just do the normal thing of going down here? So it's the normal play is what, you go here, then you rush here, then you smash Tretch. And then do you wipe out Tretch or do you peace out with him? Yeah, we can kind of like go bing, bing, boom, bing. And then, oh yeah, maybe we could just avoid the blue dwarfs, just go all the way up to the north. I mean, pretty weird. We'll probably end up losing our capital. But we might be able to make contact with Abal and get some Khorne warriors, which would be pretty cool. How much labor are we? Yeah, I got a fair bit. How much is that using? 200. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, cool. We're getting a bit of materials. Gotta get our melee defense. Melee defense for our Chaos Dwarf melee line. Alright, I might just take that just because it's our only thing that we can really get for our melee infantry.
Wata Endrini.
Needful is good. Some magic item drop chance. Alright, cool. I think we're good.
Drazhoath.
Oh, Scarbrand. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we could do Scarbrand. Yeah, I don't necessarily have to like connect onto them. I just need to make contact with them. But yeah, Scarbrand could be a good fit.
Mafaskart Crook. Gazanagul. Izan Domidash. Das Krulgi. Vagaha. Ah, Greg. Na. Thaumansi Anunku. Dak Drazhoath. God.
So yeah, so we're not gonna have any. We're not gonna recruit any archers. So yeah, we can just go for sneaky gits instead. I don't know, we could just go for cutthroats as well. They're cheaper. Cheaper, they got more entities, they got more hit points. Go for a bit of both.
Cinderbraj. Gorndok.
Gorndok.
Anfa Adrimazu.
Bit tired, not much to say. Yeah, no worries, we'll spoil. Glad to have you here anyway, buddy. Oh yeah, so we didn't get to do all of our renames in the last campaign. But we're doing the even better Khorne campaign now. So Wraith Redpath can be our loyal Castellan. And Supertramp, Ava, and Wolfspaw can come in when we get some more dudes. We find someone worthy of you heroes. Could keep. Yeah, might keep going for money. Like, materials are good, but money's the priority. Trying to watch it on the TV. Yeah, well, you just chill. Sneaky hits actually do damage at least. Yeah, I guess so. And they've got poison.
Endrinkolis Krung. Drazhoath. Very well. Taudols Ekrotti. Waddle. Gorndok. Suferayo. Doomskulki. Zartu Udzang. Got Krista's waters.
Born Dowie. Indeed. Yes, I don't know. Maybe I should try and see. I need another hero. I could send Gordos, but it's kind of good. We kind of want him, and I can't really send my Castellan because we need him for movement. But yeah, we're not going to get any other heroes till we get more armaments. But we kind of need our armaments to get more dwarfs. So it's like, eh.
Afessa el gramus. Utshat ulzok it. Utshat ulzok it. Orink. Atatrenkadan. Alla bring gott. Och annat wongleum. Paskala fadrafjar. Utshat ulla el gramus. Kitten.
Alrighty. We don't have any mobility units. Can nuke them with our Dreadquakes, which is always good. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking we maybe use one Dreadquake early, which is just going to miss anyway. But then we get the cooldown running, and we can do a second one when they get closer, maybe. I know, they're just gonna dodge this shit anyway, so. Yeah, oh yeah, that was a good hit. Did a bit of damage. Alright. Good Creek's back up.
Lofty! Dragomital! Ei! Terabdok! Urak! Bakitatrum!
Right. Try and get in range of these guys just to get to there. Almansia Nunku. Alright, bit of damage there, that's good. Almansia Nunku. Right, let's go through the middle. Now try and break those guys. Come on. Try and I'll pretend to charge them. See if that breaks them. No. Fuck. That's bullshit. Alright, let's get some glorious Khorne melee going on here.
Goblins! Gonna stab him! Shake him up, goblin! Gonna kill him! Lazo stuck! Let's fight! Moving fast!
Rashkazan Baku! Izan Tarasgi! Sindabrash Tama! Krunazuna Gormanunku!
Goblins! Ah! Dragon's Gate!
Can you recruit more laborers and hobgoblins? Yeah, we can recruit laborers and hobgoblins, just no archers. Yeah, just the only restriction, the only hard restriction we got is no archers. So guns are knife throwers, javelins and shit are all okay. Just no bow dudes. Which is my favorite, probably my favorite hob unit for Chaos Dwarfs is the hobgoblin archers. So it is a sort of meaningful restriction, but yeah, so I want to get, it's only hard recruitment is no archers. But I also want to do like melee heavy, like generally melee heavy. The other thing I don't normally do is I unlocked an extra dwarf unit, so I got 3 dwarf infantry already. Yeah, I want to get some two-handers as well at some point. Infernal Ironsworn, yeah, that's what I want. But yeah, these infernal Infernal Guard of Fireglaves are pretty sweet as well. I mean, they look cool. You can get them into melee with their Fireglaves. This is what I was imagining when I was thinking of Khorne Dwarfs. These are like these dudes, or at least in the melee type. I love the helmets. I don't really like the ones with the fire helmets as much. The non-fire helmet ones are better. Yeah, they look pretty much like short Khorne warriors. The Kadai are pretty Khorne-esque as well. Yeah, they're pretty. I feel like they're fire demons. They're pretty good. Yeah, we'll see if we can ally with both Scarbrand and Arbal, so we can have double Khorne warriors. So this is, yeah, so I'm gonna sack it with him.
Thaumansia Nunku, Drazhoath da Erpetwen, Hashut Binda Drashkazad, Anfa Agrimazul. Rikazenum undring sepu. Dum Thaumansi.
So, if I want to take him here, do I need to move up close, or can I just stay at the edge here? Oh, fuck. I'm just yeah, I think I can stay here and just get replenishment, so yeah, I'll do that, I guess. What you always do is Draz, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the go. So which magic is the best for Khorne, do you reckon? I mean, I guess no magic is the best for Khorne, but assuming we were going to use magic. So transmutation of lead is an AO. It's an it's an AOE, reduces their weapon damage and melee. Yeah, that's okay. Plague of Rust is single target, strips their armor. Final transmutation is good because you can cast it on top of your own troops. Yeah, Law of Ashut. Dark Subjugation is okay, just to break one unit. Oh, melee defense on one unit as well, so it makes them easier to kill, yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess. Ashstorm. Well, I guess Fire Weakness makes our melee do more damage. Especially if we combine it with fire. Yeah, Hellhammer's a bit like, Curse of Ashut's a bit like a sneaky assassin spell. Not really a vibe. Ashut seems pretty corny. Smash them with the hammer, blow them up with the volcano. Yeah, that's true. Their damage spells are pretty corny. Pretty cornate. Law of Fire. Yeah, Law of Fire is pretty cool. Cascading Fire Cloak to buffing our units, and sort of Rune to give us flaming attacks. What else we got? Death. Yeah, Death, I don't think, it doesn't really suit our vibe as much. The armor strip on AoE armor strip on Soul Blight's pretty good though. Fire, metal, fire, and should all work. Just use buff and debuff spells. Yeah. Death is Nurgle coded. Yeah. Yeah, Death seems a bit not as cornate as the others.
Izan Domidash. Hashat Rune.
Fire only has spells that aren't damage spells. Hey, Durestrix. Durestrix Ruin Tongue returns. Indeed he does. Welcome back. You're on the roll of glory along here. And there are other chaps. I'll wait till the lords get a little bit higher before I name them, so they don't, in case they die straight away. Hubristic 8, so yeah, I guess that's sort of alright. Do we want any, not really, no.
Victors!
I love how the Chaos Dwarf traits are all negative traits, like miserly, angry, depressed. Yeah, they're all just cranky. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, the Ash Storm or whatever it is that stops them running away. That's good. Our short legs, we're not as good at running them down.
Drazhoath, Ishul Hashut. Sabarartun! Arashpayos! Makazia Baumansi! Nati Wazaf! Smakat Zepudrek! Tothrungap Gru!
What's Tretch's one? It's like speed. Is Tretch's one? Well, Tretch's one is just speed on the Lord, isn't it? Not in the army. Yeah, I don't think that really matters too much. Isn't it just speed for the Lord? %12 speed, okay. For leadership during subterranean intercept battles. I guess I do want it. Alright, fuck it. We'll do it.
That is not musk of fear. No, no, musk of
Musk of courage.
stretched craven tail. Ah, no.
Yeah, no, we're definitely going to kill Tretch. There's no version of this scenario where Tretch gets to walk away. This is worse than it was to start with. Oh. Not bad. Fuck. Missed that backspace.
Groma Drazul Aksuardugal Ardugal Tak Polar Udyotiwa Dangtalaj Rata Dokstok Sur Unajar Draj Dabaraku Waran Arin.
Alrighty. Apathetic is kind of cool, I guess. Kind of good to have a phlegmatic in case you want to get public order in town, I guess.
Etria Arink. Bakund. Asumor Angas Lock. Kararta Drazhoath. Faumansi Anunku. Dum Faumansi. Izan Domitash Anu. De. Gomleth. Amgrat Victras. Dumleth. Drazhoath. Makazia Faumansi. Awanrag. Kunaz una gormanuntu. Hapgruatsardu. Rik. Kandor. Groma Drazul. Dak Drath. Dot. Dumskulki.
Alrighty. Bit of shuffling around. Yeah, I'll leave him in
Asumor Angas Lock.
yeah, nice. That just nicely blocks that off. Pretty good.
Makazia Faumansi. Subjobitas.
Fuck. Can't recruit. See you later, Eva. Have a good one. We'll get you in at some point.
Takals Matabgulon. Isan Sarun Besekor.
So how many more hobgobs we need? 2. Alright, I'll just recruit yeah, let's recruit another lord here.
Hasotanunku. Hasotanunku.
Alrighty.
Utwulfran Tasan Utsu. Oring Tadrasha Avengri.
Alright, so we get Gordas. Take out this guy. Yeah, I mean, Astragoth just gets so many more heroes than everybody else. Crazy. Because he starts off, because it's so much easier to get Castellans. Like Draz only gets Castellan. Draz starts off with the Castellan, and Castellan's the easiest one to kind of get more of because it only costs gold. So he's already kind of down there. Whereas Astragoth gets a free, Astragoth and Zatan both get free armament heroes.
Is an Takazak. Hapru. Zisharim. Fardu. Nawadal. Jumthaumansi. Uladrin. Kunas una gorma nunku. Altars, scream.
Alright, so we're all in. Quick victory. Ah. I was hoping for an auto, but it doesn't look good.
No, you failed.
Dakuas ta Elgram. Absebusan Suminu. Angva Grimazul.
No, should I?
Takazak. Stroll. Hurry.
I could keep recruiting there if we can get some more money.
Anir Dustan.
See this guy. He's volatile.
Drazhoath. Marikaza.
Alright, yeah, I guess we'll give it a crack. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, sorry, Geraldo. Not enough clues for me. This battle's deceptively easy, or the other one? Actually, maybe I should have transferred the units into the front army.
Shar Unazan. Utidu Wanraktak.
Boys, up through. The knights are ready.
Thanks, Phil Sparrow.
Uchat Ulsok E. Drazhoath Erpatwan.
Hey, Firex. Firex is subscribed for 3 months. Thanks for the 3 months, man. Appreciate it. I'll put you on the Roll of Glory as well. Oh, the Roll of Glory is getting busy.
Bestrangi.
So yeah, there we go. First one. Let's route them off. So 4 of them. Another one coming in about 130, 145 something. I'm gonna fire it well so they don't oh, here they are. Alright, so that's all 4 of them. So now we don't have to worry about anything hitting us in the behind. So yeah, this guy's got the plague or corruption or whatever it's called. I was hoping we could get him to pestilent breath. Sorry, I was hoping we could get him to cast that a few times before our hobgoblin cutthroats come in. Alright. Might bring in just like one unit. Might just bring in one unit of these guys, see if we can draw out his spells a little bit. They're taking damage.
Makarzia Thaumansi. Zoras Atadraja.
Here he comes. Did he just cast it? Oh yeah, he just cast it through his own units. That's good. Trying to hit this guy, but now these guys are getting flogged. Still got a lot of stuff left, but we don't have a bit of damage to this guy. If we could kill him, it'd be good. Oh, I got him routed. Beautiful. Let's just send everyone in now.
Drazhoath! Up the moon!
Stuck! Stuck! One leg stuck!
Yeah, he's getting away. I think he's going to turn around and mollywop us again with his spells. Yep, there he is.
Drazhoath! Back roads, boys! Jordan! Brang! That's a rock! By Shatu! Domitage!
Alright, looks like we're after him. Oh, we nearly got him. I was hoping one of those shards would land on him and that would be enough to kill him. Try and get these guys out the sides so we can get a lucky fireball in there and finish it. No, I got him. We got him. Alright, I think we've got this pretty much handled. We're out of magic. Might get these Kadai back in. Oh, that's right. They get the Kadai back in so they can drop some fears. Get some fear going. The art of not letting your ranged units get into melee. Do we want to sack again? Probably.
Thaumansia nuntu. Asumor angas lock.
Waddle! Gata Krum! Gunazuna Gormanun!
Alright, and then we'll replace him again with... Oh yeah, impulsive wayfarer. Yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess.
Ungi Takaras! Akaza! Anu! Barakazida Gormthal! Drazhoath da Erpetwen! Scroll! Hasharak! Izafteria! Nati was up! Good dog! Gondok! Akarazan Karazan! Hapru!
You think he's gonna be able to? I guess I should do another one. Getting pretty broke though. Yeah, just to make sure that they're not caught in force march. Oh yeah, cool, and we can get more hobgobs.
Zibartu da Baraza Hasut.
As expected, doing something insane in this new update. Was going to suggest making Elgi Dwarf Friend campaign, but this is even more insane. Thanks, Jose. Enjoying your favorite Chaos Dwarf rat extermination? Indeed, indeed. Just trying to seek the glory of Khorne with some glorious melee. Abstaining from archers on this occasion, because Khorne doesn't dig it. I won't bother trying to. I was going to try and recruit some more stuff, but yeah, I won't bother. How's that closer? I feel like that's clearly closer because that's get the zero movement circle and then that's road. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but looks better to me. That would actually be good to get as well, but no, we'll head towards that. Oh yeah, I think I already heard about that one. Talk. I don't really like duplicating legendary heroes though. Anyway, excuse me. Yeah, no, I feel like it kind of makes the campaign feel bodgy. You know, like if it was like a non-named character, if you were just like duplicating generic heroes or something, it wouldn't. But like, you know what I mean? If you see like, you know, Tyrion and then there's another Tyrion, it's like, what the fuck? It just makes it feel like it's broken and bugged. For me anyway. I know a lot of other people like it, but yeah.
Drazhoath Istachresu Drazhoath.
But it's nice, the feeling of discovery when you figure out how to do stuff like that is still fun though. But yeah, I wouldn't actually really want to do it in anything in my campaign.
Na betas as a terji.
Makes sense if you're playing Molder because you could clone stuff. Oh yeah, actually that's a good point. If it was what's the Molder legendary hero? If it was the Molder legendary hero, then maybe it'd be kind of cool. There's a bug to duplicate legendary. No, he's talking about the duplicating Caradrian, I think, with the Confederation. Is that what you're talking about? Talk with the Confederation thing. Hey, I'm new to Warhammer. I played 750 hours already. I hear that the next major update will stop me playing my old save. I'm tired to play as the same faction again and again. So what's the question? Sorry, I didn't understand. What are you asking?
Cinderbraj.
Both Etain and Sea Patrol recruited him in my case, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they normally counter that. I assume it normally only the player is able to recruit him. If you're playing as, like if you're playing as an elf, like only the elf player, only you can recruit all the legendary heroes. Or whatever. Like, I thought that's how it worked with, like, Chaos and stuff. But, like, if you're playing Chaos Dwarfs, like, if you're playing Chaos Dwarfs, you always get Gordos. If you're playing as Warriors of Chaos, you always get Harry, you know? But Gorich is the one, yeah, the helper, yeah. But yeah, I guess they forgot to do that with Caradrian. So yeah, I'm guessing you could probably get 5 of them if you wanted. So if the next major update coming, is there any way that I can play the old save? So yeah, if you're playing. Oh, so you're saying you're halfway through a campaign, and you don't want to have to. You're worried you wonder if the save will break, if it'll break your save. So yeah, so basically what you can do is roll back to the previous save. So whenever a new update comes out, they always keep the old version as well. So if like quite often the new update won't break your save, but I would recommend you starting a new campaign anyway. Most obviously, so you can try out the new content that's coming out. But if if the new content breaks your save, then yeah, you can always just go back and play the old version. So the current version will still be available, like when the new version comes out. You just have to go into your library and right click on it, and yeah. Right now I only see 7.0. Yeah, well you can roll back to 7.0. But they should also probably leave up 7.2.
Dumleth, Qualuma, Legionaras, Drazhoath,
you can also turn off auto updates as well, so it doesn't, so your game won't update. If you're really worried about it. Run Steam offline, yeah. Anyway, alright, I think we're good. Am I gonna go broke this turn? 415. I guess that maybe I should sacrifice some more gold. Oh yeah, we seem to have a bit more than we need. Oh, I don't have enough money to transfer the, lol. Alright, we'll sacrifice that. Can't afford it. 1,000 gold, yeah. All right, there we go. If I want to play 6.0 version, then this is dead end for me. Oh, you want to play a version that already doesn't exist? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Have you tried just playing it on the current version? It doesn't work on the current version. Six point zero is really old though, wasn't that like a year ago? Or maybe not, a few months ago. But yeah, you can only play on the versions that are available to play on. These game versions, betas. So, currently you can play on 7.03, 7.10, 7.00. Yeah. So yeah, they usually keep the main version, the last main version, so that'll be 7.0. They keep the last 0.1 version, which is 7.1. And they keep the last hotfix, which is 7.0.3. But I think they did recently do a wipe. So yeah, so every now and again they do like a wipe. But yeah, like, so normally they would keep three previous versions, which is what they've currently got now. But yeah, but they did do a wipe a while ago. So unfortunately, yeah, you can't go back to anything prior to 7.0. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they removed the previous versions. Yeah. Hopefully they'll stop doing that now. Can you even play the game with Steam set offline? Yeah, you can, yeah. I've done it before.
Doomthaumancy.
God damn it. How did he get that guy? Fuck, I should have replaced him. Oh well. Alas. Just penetrated, he penetrated my defenses. It's alright. It was only a shitty, it's only a lobby lord. This is why I didn't name anybody. That's why I didn't use any renames yet. Yalkaz the Unbreakable. Well, apparently he wasn't that unbreakable. I got distracted. I did get distracted, that is true. Should I mean, he's just going to run away anyway. And then we're not going to reach, so we may as well not bother. We'll go the other way. This would have been a heap of slaves with Yalkaz. It still will be a heap of slaves. But it would have been slightly more slaves.
Never, no.
Minu is up.
39%. We're going to still hit it with that. Wait, can this guy? No. Alright, maybe we'll leave him out.
Doomthaumancy. Rikazenum undring sepru. Axo arduga. Izan unol ok. Rik. Droma Drazhoath.
Oh yeah, is there any other good Lords we really want. Superior guy's pretty good. 50% experience.
Awanrag.
Look, these two chieftains are pretty scary. Yeah, the problem is with no archers, it's harder to run them down. We need more melee. How do you manage Chaos Dwarf settlements in the early game? Do you turn every miner S with resources into mines? Do you turn every miner settlement with resources into mines? No. I turn every settlement into mines. So I just take every single settlement I take as an outpost, basically. In the early game, yeah. I don't really build armaments in the early game usually. And then yeah, usually what I'll do is I'll strategically, yeah, no factories, no. Yeah, normally what I'll do is build outposts everywhere. But eventually I'll choose somewhere where I want to put a factory, or ideally I still won't have a factory. I'll just get a tower that's got iron in it and pop it down at tier 3 so I can get the iron straight away, and then that'll be my first armaments. Or I'll go for, yeah, a tier 3 that's on something that's got iron or whatever. So yeah, so basically I don't really build factories until I've got iron or wood. Most of the time. It's not like a hard rule, but it's just, yeah, I usually just yeah. But this time around I might actually try and lean into armaments a bit more though. You know, if I was planning on building a factory, like if I was planning on, like, so let's just say it was a province that had iron in it, iron and wood in it or something. So I'm definitely going to make it into a big factory province later on. Then in that situation, I might build a factory, you know, a level 1 factory or whatever, just because I'm going to eventually upgrade it to a level 3 factory to put the iron and shit. But I wouldn't, yeah, like in the first, like what I used to do is, like, my first province, my first region I would take as an outpost, and my second region I was taking a factory, so that I could just, you know, have materials coming in and straight away be armaments. But yeah, no, I don't do that anymore. Now I just go armament, I just go outposts everywhere, and then I don't bother with factories until I've got like a good efficient one, you know. It's my usual habit. But yeah, I would sort of, yeah, I guess I would sort of, it depends what you mean by early game, but yeah, I guess I would characterize the end of the early game when I build my first factory. In a lot of cases anyway. Because yeah, my priority, I guess, my priority at the moment is to get the technology that gives me extra gold for sacrifices, which requires, I think, about 2,000 something or other armaments, materials, sorry. So yeah, so I don't really want, to be, well, you can do whatever you want, basically. The rule basically is do whatever you want, just don't build too many factories. You know, you can build some factories if you want, you can build no factories, but you just don't build shitloads of factories and no outposts, otherwise you'll be fucked. But that's the only rule, really. You can build lots, you can build a few, you can build none, you can build one, you know, but just don't build way too many factories for your materials. Oh, was Yalka's the one that had the fuck. actually, I think Yakuza was like level 3 or 4. That sucks. These chieftains are gonna fuck me up here. Actually, we're doing okay, sort of. You like to get armament rushes? Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, going peep armaments is fine as long as you just don't have to get to the point where you're going negative with your materials. What happened to Arbal? It was boring. Arbal was just kind of boring. It was just too easy, and yeah, there's no challenge or anything. And you're kind of already just killing it. Like I think by turn 5, I was already pretty much steamrolling. Yeah, I mean, I knew usually turn 15 is about the longest I can last with the Arbal campaign, because you just get so many armies, you know, like, yeah, I think like by turn 15 usually you've got like 30 plus armies, you got 100 plus thousand gold, blah blah, you know. But yeah, by turn 10 I already had like, I don't know, tens of thousands of gold, like 15 or 20 armies, and it was just like, yeah, it's just kind of going the same way that they usually go. So yeah, but that's okay. I was kind of expecting that. It was just kind of a test to see whether it was still the same as it was before, like, because they very slightly nerfed the Blood Host armies, but yeah, it basically made no difference. No, he's getting flogged. He's not enjoying that. Yeah, I should try and get these guys to run some stuff down. They're the only thing I've got that's vaguely fast. Did we get him? Yeah, we got one of them. Most fun I had with Khorne was setting up those cult sack cities, but they're already so strong you don't need to do any of that stuff. Yeah, just making like millions of gold. Yeah, that was pretty fun. But yeah, just the actual, it's yeah, I feel like just the core kind of Total War gameplay just doesn't really work with Khorne, yeah. Which is kind of the most fun thing about campaigns, I reckon. I want to try and get some of these slaves, but it's hard. Cowards, you fight like elves. Who said that? I approve. Ah, they're gone. Fuck, I know what they're after. Did they fix the Norska quest? I think they did fix the Norska quest, didn't they? They fixed the Monster Hunter quest, didn't they? Surely. Surely. I got him? Nice. Nah, fuck, I'm gonna catch that. Norska's dead to me? Yeah, Norska's kind of dead to me as well. And I mean, I feel like, yeah, I feel like they're still potentially fun, but I don't know. I mean, everyone was like really into Throg. Maybe I missed the point of Throg or something, but everyone was like really excited about the Throg campaign when it still came out. But it was just, I don't know, I feel like it was just like, his whole mechanic is just get trolls, but like, and get different types of trolls, which is kind of cool, I guess, from a Pokemon point of view. But it's like, once you got like the normal frost trolls, like ice trolls or whatever, like, I mean, there's other trolls that you can get that give you a bit of extra troll functionality or whatever, but it's not really that much different, you know, like it's basically the same shit. And yeah, so I don't really get, and like that seemed to be the whole point of the Throg campaign, just getting more different types of trolls. But it's like, but you don't really need to, and it doesn't really help you that much. Like, it doesn't change anything really. So yeah, I don't know. And Wolfric's teleport thing's cool, but it's kind of too overpowered as well, because you can get infinite. I use Throg's extra trolls like extra ROR. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got to be worth trying once. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, no, they're not like the worst campaigns in the game or anything, but it's just like Norska was kind of not really one of my favorites, but one of my kind of one of my like freshener campaigns. Like, it's one of those campaigns where like it's one of my favorite ones to play when I want to play something different, like that's not, you know, one of my favorites, you know, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, like Chaos Dwarfs, Dark Elves, Chaos Warriors, Empire, those are like kind of my favorites. And then like, yeah, Norska, maybe Greenskins, you know, stuff like that, that's like kind of different. That's, yeah. But I feel like Norska's dropped down a few slots now. But I don't know, at the same time, there's stuff that I still haven't even explored with Norska as well, so I don't know, maybe I'll have a resurgence with them. I think Norska's thing now is they're kind of like, Norska's kind of like Baby Chaos, or like, yeah, it's like more chaos, like the chaos focus is more of a thing now.
Drazhoath da Erbetwen. Anu.
So yeah, I don't know, I'll probably try again. I think, yeah, maybe I'll try again doing like a Norska vassal campaign, okay, like Chaos Vassals.
Ease up, crew.
And then combine, like, because you get all these bonuses for Chaos Warriors. So if you can get like all the Chaos Warriors, plus get like four Chaos Warriors from allies in each of your armies that also get the same buffs and stuff. Could be cool. Being able to confederate after winning one battle annoys me. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, it's it's interesting mechanic. It's
Drazhoath, barricazas.
People rarely seem to enjoy campaigns on the illustrious side of the map, or am I mistaken? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I don't like Lustria too much. Right, last of our slave greenskins have died.
Qualuma, legionaras. Suru garas. Sufereu. Awanrag. Dabararthun.
I don't know if I should keep force marching or what. Really bad pathing between settlements. Yeah, there's a bit of that going around. Fuck it, I'll just occupy it. Yeah, the worst thing about the forested areas and Lustria and stuff is like when you're trying to chase enemies and they keep retreating, and when they retreats go the full distance regardless of any movement penalties. But when you're trying to chase them, you know what I mean. So even if you would normally be able to catch them after they retreat, you won't be able to catch them after they retreat because your movement's like reduced by 50% because of the forest, whereas they can still retreat the full distance. So yeah, that shit happens like all the time when you're in Lustria, I find, which is pretty annoying.
Gonna
do a Wolfric where he returns to Old World and swears off Lustria forever, going for the landmark that gives PV to Bearman. Yeah, I might do the one-turn Confederation Wolfric start, but then just peace out with everybody and then just fuck off. And yeah, maybe go up north to trying to vassalize all the Chaos Warriors and stuff. Something like that. No, I feel like the thing to do with Wolfric is to go like Chaos Warriors. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't quite thought it through yet. I think last time I was kind of thinking about doing it, but I kind of got confused with the idea of taking over Ulthuan. And then I got diluted before that from consolidating my starting area. So it's like, yeah, you kind of got to like pick what you want to do and just go straight for it. Otherwise you end up, you know, doing a bunch of other shit. Well, soon we'll be able to cast Axe on people. It's technically a hammer, I think, but yeah. Yeah, so Crookback Mountain. So this is like a good example. Like I'd like to maybe save up 125 influence and then abandon this and then reoccupy it tier 3, so I could just straight away build the iron, and then that'll be like my first armaments thing. Because like I don't know, I just feel like the building the factories is like inefficient, you know.
Drazhoath.
But yeah, as long as I've got enough material, as long as I've got 3,500 materials to get this unlocked, then I'm happy to spend the rest on armaments after that. Did CA end up removing all the fun stuff from the Norska tech tree, like the Immortal Heroes? Yep, they sure did. So we could get this, and then you get 20 armaments instead of 10, but it's like, meh. I mean, I feel like it is technically worth it, but it's just, you know. You can leave it as a tower and use the Black Iron Mine north of Karakazul as a mine. Yeah, but the Black Iron Mine, you need to spend like 3,000 fucking materials to level it up to tier 3. Whereas with this, you can just dump 125 influence and boom, it's instantly tier 3. You know, like you have to spend materials and you have to actually build it up to tier 3 as well, which takes turns of upgrading. Also, it's fucking way out here and exposed to this side, so I'd have to then conquer all this land around here to make it secure. And, you know, this is kind of, because it's got walls and it's kind of, you know, a bit less exposed. So yeah, I'm not too excited about the idea of Black Iron Mine right now. I mean, like it's iron, so I mean, it would definitely be good to incorporate that into our empire. It's like heaps of good shit over here. There's heaps of good shit. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, this marble would be really nice to get to.
Anu!
All right, our melee, our glorious melee is coming along nicely. Glorious melee combat. But yeah, I would like to get some armaments too, so we can get some more, you know, cool stuff. Probably should start sending convoys as well since it's turn 6. I remember last time you settled on Kugas Island, that place pumps out armaments with 4 times ports. Yeah, yeah, I was thinking about doing that this time as well, but I want to get these Khorne. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to like connect all up here with Arbal, and also kind of connect over here with Scarbrand, and have these islands as well, and just have this as our huge empire here. But yeah, no, that's a long way away. But yeah, no, do you reckon it's going to be quicker to get? So where's Skarsnik? I mean, Scarbrand, sorry. So that's Black Crag. That's Karaka's Scar. Death Gorge. Yeah, that's him there, right? That's Scarbrand. Death Gorge. So he's like that far away. Yeah, I don't know. They're about Scarbrand's probably slightly closer. But Yeah, I don't know if I don't really want to conquer my way over to there. So I reckon we could keep Quick as our kind of interesting to see how it holds up in later game. Yeah, probably not that well. There's gonna be a lot of magic getting thrown around, I imagine. Too bad you can't free the imprisoned bloodthirster. Which imprisoned bloodthirster is that? Because I was sort of thinking maybe of conquering my way up here. But yeah, I don't really want to conquer my way through Queek. I kind of want to keep Queek there as my barrier to the west. If he's going to be strong in this campaign, that is. One from the landmark in Demon's Stump north of the Sentinels. Oh, okay, yeah, don't know that one, sorry. Yes, we could take him. 1,000 gold's a bit expensive, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna bust on ass, bust ass? Is that right? I'm gonna, you know, rush up here, and then we're just gonna get our capital taken in the end back here as well. Can we take the, can we take them out? Who owns that? Yeah, I suppose I shouldn't go to war with him just yet. Scarbrand would want to be friends without any trades, or Arbal would want to be friends? Or both? Yeah, I don't have any spare heroes though, unless I want to take out my Castellan and have like 15% less campaign movement range. Which I don't, obviously. I guess I could pull out Dwarfs. I guess there comes a time when you got to decide whether you're going to be Khorne or not. Guess this is that time. We're going completely crazy. We're pulling out Gordas. That's going to significantly weaken our force. But that's all right.
Starts undrimgi. Waddle.
Waddle.
Dakuasta Elgram. Gruntagrum. Zibatu Tafleg.
Gordas the exiled, exactly.
Sul Unajar. Grunaz una gormanuntu. Haltaz scream. Ula Kubelu. Afidu of Grimas.
Alrighty, oh, we could upgrade this to tier 3, but yeah, no, I'm feeling like we might end up losing our capital, so maybe we should chill on that. I notice my campaign get boring when I have 10 armies that I don't care about. Thinking about how I can keep sacking a layer around my core settlements or something and avoid wars on all fronts with forgettable armies, which is where I always end up. Yeah, well that happens a bit, but yeah, that's my problem with Arbal is though that you end up like with those 10 armies by turn 10. Yeah, like it happens like super fast. Like where you just got these shitty armies that you just auto-resolving all the time, you don't care. Yeah, I mean, I'm at peace with the fact that, you know, I will get bored with the campaign at some point. I'm not at peace with it happening like, you know, a handful of the turns into the game. Alright, let's siege this. I usually like to keep these guys as Saxony, but we can't at the moment because these other guys are gonna take them out. I think kind of going no Saxonies early is good. Keep the momentum up. Alrighty, let's get this guy back in.
He's a Wolfram. Irastis Casid, Gorndok, Asumor Angas, Lock.
Oh, nice.
The girls Matagulong. Tung Thaumansi, Dakata Elgramus. The Urg Arm, the Wolfrum Gaza. The throng upgrew, Taras Hashara.
And then we'll try to respec him. Yeah, I kind of want the superior guy to level up fast.
Oring for Kahul. Amgrat Victras. Ubrenurak. Bakund.
Alright, nice. And then,
Dastrolgi. Drum. Sabarartun. Gragzu.
I think there should be another army around here somewhere, but
Speak up, or I'll take
204. Oh no, they've got nothing. No armies. Fair enough.
Dromadrazul. Or Sepu Argu.
Gordas Buckstabs. One lead, don't it?
Man, he's going on such a trick.
Elgramus Italum. Agruatardu. Qualuma. Legionalas.
Alright, we got the Hellhammer now. That's pretty cornate. As far as magic goes, it's like I cast hammer. Blam.
Thaumansi Anunku. Anfa Grimazu.
Alright. Keep a little bit of materials ticking over. We only need, how much do we need? 3,500. So we're still, you know, we'll get there.
Doomskull Key. Doomlet.
Oh, fuck, I forgot I need that under 100. There we go.
Doomthaumancy.
Alright, our little posse continues north. We haven't run out of money yet. Oh yeah, so we got 75 influence. So yeah, maybe I'll start getting armaments just so we can start unlocking a few dudes. Yeah, we need this 10% cost reduction for unit capacity as well.
Desarum Bengu. Ekubelu Oskan.
What's Azag want?
Unanu Iskandus.
What a dick. Yes, he's gonna kill my caravan. Alright, fuck it, we'll pay him then. Hey Gordo. Gordo coming in with the big £10 super chat. Thanks man, that's awesome. You're a legend. I'll put you in the Roll of Glory, that your name shall live forever. But yeah, thanks Gordo, you're a legend. I look forward to naming one of my Castellans Gordo in your honor. Is Draz your favorite Chorf? Nah, Astaroth's my favorite. But Draz is my second favorite. Take attrition. Yeah, I'll take attrition. Oh, 3 turns. How much attrition is it? Ah, fuck it. Let's give it a crack. We can speed up my journey time. I'll be happy. Oh, actually, well, our journey's finished anyway. I wonder if we're going to keep taking attrition after the army disbands. Hopefully not. What's that symbol mean, Anthony? I don't know what that means.
Hashut Binda Drashkazad. Grunaz Unadormanuntu.
Alright, alright, well this guy can hit that. And he can take it. So that's good. No, the character before Godas that he put in the message. You think it's possible to do a campaign without goblins as chaos source? Yeah, I do that sometimes. It's like, this is sort of a different version of that. Yeah, no, it's good. It's I'd recommend it. I mean, if you haven't played Chaos Dwarfs, I'd recommend you play Chaos Dwarfs normally first. but yeah, if you've played a lot of Chaos Dwarfs, then yeah, I recommend no Hobgoblin. The rules I usually use is no Hobgoblins at all. Normal goblins are okay, like the slave ones, but no Hobgoblins and no Monstrous. So no Hobgoblins, no Bull Centaurs, no Bull Centaur Taurox, no flying mounts, and no trains as well. But I don't know. Last time I didn't worry about the trains, but just yeah, no hobgoblins and no monstrous. So it's all about heavy infantry, just all dwarf heavy infantry, which is kind of what this one's about as well. But we're having shitty inferior infantry as well. But the dwarf infantry is the ultimate goal. Just stunties, yeah. The whole idea is to be like the dwarf Roman legions with all heavy infantry, and then just use allied recruitment for cavalry and stuff. Alright, knock that out. And then grab this. It's kind of good they took it back from Silver Pinnacles so we don't have to go to war with them. Roman legions with trains, yeah. Because I feel like Roman legions did have artillery and they had train tracks. I don't know, they didn't have steam engines, but they had like tracks, railroad track type things that they would use for their mines and stuff. So yeah, Death Streaker rockets are the equivalent of like catapults that the Romans had. Romans had catapults, but they did not have trebuchets, did they? Trebuchets is like a medieval invention, right? Alright, so these guys got no settlements left now.
What's your message?
Or anaf manar tringorak.
I ain't doing that.
Cool. Alright, very good. So I need to sell all this shit to somebody. Maybe I'll sell it to these guys. They'll probably lose it all, but at least, yeah.
Anu! Gata Haskala! Hasotanunku!
Sell it to the vampires so you can take it from later on. Yeah, I could do that, yeah. But we can take it, we can sell it, take it from these guys as well. Yeah, I still kind of want to level this. I still kind of want to put that up to tier 3, but... Yeah, shotgun, of course. It's more melee. Khorne like shotguns better than sniper rifles, as everybody knows.
Drazhoath.
Yeah, so it's like 2 turns before we... well, I guess we could get rid of the get rid of the barracks. That way we won't have as bad of a rebellion. try that.
Come then.
Go it as. Right. Yeah, take the auto. We'll get replenishment over the end turn. Oh shit, actually we could have gotten a little bit of slaves out of that. We could have gotten a decent chunk of slaves out of that. But yeah. Alas, we foregoed that opportunity.
Who's want some gordas? I ain't ready.
Go, Gorders, go. Right, so they're down. Should I... We're at Carrick 8 peaks already. Well, my hero is, yeah, he's on his way down to meet Scarbrand, so we can make an alliance. What are we actually going to do in terms of conquest? I'm not really sure. I don't really want to conquer Ostrogoth. I guess we just send a lord. We just send a lord trespassing through Ostrogoth's lands. Whoa. First stream I caught this week. It's amazing. Thanks, Jonathan. You're amazing. Fuck. This is actually my first stream of the week, so you haven't missed any. Yeah, I've been just working and then yeah, dicking around with other non-streaming stuff. So yeah, sorry for my absence. But yeah, thanks for turning out today, guys. And yeah, thanks, Jonathan. You're a legend. I'll put you on the roll of glory, and your name shall live forever until I name a character after you and get them killed. Conquer the weaklings that hold Zarnagrand. Yeah, thanks, Jonathan. Conquer the weaklings that hold Zarnagrand. That would be good. That would be good. We're gonna need a lot more melee power than what we currently possess to accomplish that, though. So, yeah, I don't know. Where do we want to expand to? Should we come back down and take over the Dragon Isles? Should we take out? Oh, should we try and take out Grimgor?
Ma waddle barachara magrat nazrun. Daula unbak fa ilgram. Alakubaki pakaza. Uzma gazu unodok natarun Drazhoath.
Cool if we could import bull centaurs from Ostrogoth. That would be pretty cool. Alright, he's got 2,000 gold, which we'll take from him. Then, how much is Howling Rock? Okay, beautiful. Can we get Blasted Expanse back? Yes. However, we don't get the military access. Alright, how about
Vagahar.
Laswitshar and
Yeah,
Dunkerque
so-
Ben Erpe to Anus Haras or Bolgar.
We sell him Howling Rock in exchange for Blasted Expanse. So we got our territory back. And then we sell Desolation of Drakenmoor. Or all right. Okay, so now we've got a defensive alliance. That means we've got military access, so we won't be trespassing. And
Makazia Thaumansi. Minu. Anu. Dum Thaumansi.
alright, so this guy's gonna cruise up here and get our bar. Might have gotten a vision from from the defensive alliance, right? Yeah, nice.
Never the Khorne's gaze is upon me, as surely as mine is upon you.
Well, we're not having much luck with making an alliance with our Baal.
I permit you.
But that's alright. Yeah, we aren't gonna beat Astragoth up there, unfortunately. We could try and come in here and take out Kolek and sell it to Tamarkan and get him as an ally. Maybe.
Izan Domitash.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon? Go after Grimgor? I feel like we could get extremely fucked up trying to go after Grimgor might be a really bad idea. Maybe it's going to be a phenomenal idea. Grimgor is the most glory, that is true.
Drazhoath. Grumnazuna Gormanuntu. Ida Hasut Ula Hasarak. Das Garenruf
Alright, what do we got? Irate or overconfident? I mean, they're both pretty shit. Both pretty average. Alright, we'll try and get our raiding army going. Always cycling overseers, just looking for considered trait, hero recruit rank, faction wide. Yeah, nice. Yeah, considered is good. I guess. Sure. Cruel. I wanted to get cruel on fuck it, whatever. Right. Fuck, those Chaos Warrior ones are pretty strong. Oh, they can be anyway. Hopefully you won't be too tough.
Malegenera stroll, wa andomitash ital, in class ecus ancor.
No, no packs with the vampires. Oh, for some reason I recruited this guy over here instead of over there. That's weird. Get wrecked, Skaven scum. Yeah, see, look at this shit. It's Bretonnian cavalry. Why do you keep saying that? Is it because you actually want to see a Bretonnian cavalry stream, or what? Isn't it? Yeah, I feel like a Bretonnian cavalry stream is just a Bretonnian stream. So what? You need to break it down for me. Why do you keep saying that? Is it because you really like Bretonnia and you want to see a Bretonnia stream? Or is it because you want to see a challenge campaign? Or what's going on? Tell me what's going on, Jonathan. What's going on with this Bretonnian cavalry stuff? You have to help me understand. I'm trying to align with you, but I need more help. You like horses? Okay. Horses are cool. What about Chaos? What about Khorne Chaos Knights? They've got horses. Yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, the power of the auto resolve doesn't quite reach this far. Chaos horses are awesome. They are. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing a Bretonnian campaign for a while, but I don't know if I want to do a Bretonnian, or I don't think I want to do a Bretonnian cavalry only, because I rarely ever play Bretonnia, you know. So it's like if I played like hundreds of Bretonnian campaigns all the time, then it'd be cool to play something different. But because I like hardly ever even play Bretonnia at all, like I'd rather just play it with all of their stuff available, you know. I do like Bilius. What if I pretend to recruit some global recruitment? Yeah, I wonder if that would really like Bretonnia's peasant archers. Yeah, Bretonnian peasant archers are good. Usually go with Carcassonne because they start with higher cap. Yeah, I was thinking about playing Alberic on the old world map, but I don't think I want to play any more old world map for a while. I just want to play vanilla for a while. And I don't really want to play Alberic in Lustria. I suppose we could play Alberic and like return back to Bretonnia. But I don't know. I guess the best thing for Alberic would be to take over Ulthuan, wouldn't it? I still left Lustria and move over to Sartosa, so it's the quest to take it anyway. And take all the ports moving north from there. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Here's why you should play Carcassonne, Life Magic, Mortis Engine, Legendary Lord with higher peasant cap. Yeah, and like normally I would go like 3 melee lords and get a healer, one healer lord as my starting 4 lords. But if you play as Carcassonne, you've already got your Legendary Lord that's a healer, so you can just go for 3, just recruit 3 normal lords. The sack bug on Old World was starting to annoy me, so that's where I went back to vanilla. It's still the same in vanilla though as well, right? Just there's more ports in Old World. You're talking about when you sack the ports and it doesn't kill everything? Rapance the Dino Killer. Yeah, Rapance is my favorite. But I don't know, I always want to defend, like I want to defend Bretonnia. So when I play as Rapance, it's like either I'm gonna straight migrate or just immediately just leave and just sail into the water, which is not very optimal, but kind of can be workable. Or I'm gonna like work my way up through the Badlands or whatever. Bretonnia is no cavalry, no peasant archers, just paladin doomstack. Yeah, that sounds like my speed. That's what I'd be going for. Oh shit, I forgot to... Crap, I should have moved halfway so I could have globally recruited. I suppose I could just recruit another unit over here. Alright, cool. And then I'm going to put this guy... I'm going to tell this guy to globally recruit as well, but he'll have to wait for 3 turns until the other guys are finished. And then hopefully that'll make those guys attack him. Oh, I forgot to get my regiments through down.
Dibnin Makaz. Angva Grimazul.
Not sure if I should disband him or not, but... Alright, we're a little bit broke. Hope we're not going to lose that capital. Yeah, Rapunzel's my favorite as well, but I kind of want to, like, I don't know, I want to kind of control Bretonnia, I guess. The bug where you sack a settlement and then when you go to occupy it, you have to refight the government. Yeah, that's in vanilla as well. Whenever you attack a settlement that's got a port, if you auto resolve it, then it'll completely wipe it out. But if you fight it manually, anything that's not dead will just survive and still be there. So if you sack it. But yeah, that's in vanilla as well. It only happens with port settlements though.
Who's listens?
Did they fix that in 7.2? Is it still like that? Assume it's still like that. Haven't run into any ports yet, so. Hey, we found Scarbrand. Nah, he doesn't want to be friends with us either.
Until the blood god requested. Hatred.
Well, might have to give these guys some cash. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's gonna be quicker to respec him than to walk back. So Scarbrand's rank 6, so that's pretty good. And our Baal's rank 15, which is plenty good as well.
Skull, you are a most detestable form of demon puppet. You come to me as an equal. I assure you, you are anything.
Yeah, bummer. We can't afford to make friends with any of the Khorne factions. We'll just have to be our own short version of Khorne, with no official Khorne support.
Reckon so. You know, I'm gonna devour you, right?
Like maybe I should just go after Greasus. I guess the Rams touched the wall now.
Roots. Ali. Makazia Faumansi. Abdanuan. Waddle. Awanrag. Orana. Stroll. Hari. Ardugaltok. Arad. Arsarak. Doomskullki. Aksuardugal. Asumor Angas. Lock. Kasudzibartu. Gandork. Tagrungron Apgru. Is Dokok Fatatak.
Yeah, it's just port, so. Shorter, more aerodynamic Khorne. Alright. I'll turn part of my mind to try to think of a good Bretonnia campaign to play Jonathan. I've been kind of wanting to play Bretonnia for a while, but like I don't know. I don't hate Bretonnia, but I haven't played them in fucking ages. So yeah, I feel like I play them, you know, Yeah. I feel like I've played Bretonnia like less than Lizardmen, and like less than Lizardmen and Tomb Kings and shit, which I definitely like. I like Bretonnia more than those factions, so I should play them. I should play them again soon. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I really like the idea of playing cavalry only, because I think it's just not very. I don't know why. I don't know. I just feel like it's not very. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I will do cavalry only. I don't know. I have good Rapance experience. I do like my Rapance. I usually always play Rapance. Cavalry only is boring. Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like cavalry only is obviously objectively going to be more boring than playing not cavalry only. But yeah, but I feel like it's also not really. Yeah. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, well, one thing I'm trying to say is that, like, so the cavalry, like the knights, the Bretonnian cavalry, the knights are like the, you know, the flower of chivalry. They're like the superstars of the faction. They're the glorious, you know, seekers of the Holy Grail and all that kind of shit. But you need like a bunch of shitty, filthy peasants following them around, worshipping them to like show how awesome they are. It's kind of like Space Marines in Warhammer 40k. Like, you can't just have Space Marines by themselves. You have to have shitloads of, you know, awestruck Imperial Guardsmen just like, you know, being like overwhelmed by how fucking awesome the Space Marines are. So it's like, yeah, like it's like the Bretonnian Knights can't exist without peasants to adore them, you know? That's my take on it anyway. Alrighty,
Start the war. Hashut binda Drazhoath.
I could. Should I? I could get some. We could get some. We could get some slaves here to fix our economy, but then we'll slow down our momentum a little bit.
Mino. This was. Greg.
Do you think if I attack him, is he gonna retreat straight back like a fucking gentleman, or is he gonna fucking retreat all the way around somewhere over here? Can you stream this coming Saturday, US Friday? Yeah, I should be on. Yep. What are you doing that day? I realize now I'm not going to be able to catch him.
Make your offer, but do it quickly. Fool! I am the Tempest. What could you offer me?
Yeah, well, I pretty much try and stream every day unless I'm working. I told you before. I told you before. I don't do that. I don't take payment for requests. But you know, I am working my way around to it. Yeah, fuck, make me feel bad though. Yeah, but you said that $400 ago. Nah, it's just it's because yeah, it's just because like, yeah, you know, anyway, whatever. But yeah, I'm trying to work my way around to it. Thank you again for the huge super chat, Jonathan. You're a legend. Are you sure he can retreat because he's tunneling? Yeah, no, he can still retreat. Yeah, no. But yes, I guess we'll have to do a Bretonnian campaign now. No, I like I said, I do want to play a Bretonnian campaign. I just need to figure out a good, a good idea for it.
I concur.
But yeah, so the whole point was to try to get him to retreat and then initiate on him, but I fucked up and moved this guy. So I should have left him back here so he could have initiated, but yeah, I didn't do it properly. Yeah, I may as well just do that. You're not going to get the playing faction you don't play very often is a challenge. Yeah, true.
Domitashu.
177. Fuck, I should have fought that manual. Play as Lewin, but play like you do with Karl Franz, where you keep the dukes alive. Yeah, I'd like to do something like that, yeah. I feel like Leon Kerr doesn't really have anything good about him, though. And he's got a really shitty map position. Like, I don't know, you feel like when you play as Leon Kerr, you kind of want to go southeast, like through Bretonia, or take out Kemmler and take out Grom and stuff. But then, then you're getting attacked in the back by Be'lakor, and there's nothing to do, I don't know, I feel like Leon Kerr's got a really shit starting position, because it's like, you can naturally go east, but you've got to defend against the west, but the west is coastline, right? And so the only way to make the coastline safe is to invade Be'lakor, which means you got to waste time going across the water, and then you got to invade Bellacor's fucking island, which you don't even fucking want. And then once you take that, then you're in the middle of the fucking nowhere, in the middle of the ocean. So then if you want to take the next thing, you've got to fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just shit, basically. Whereas, I don't know, I feel like with Carcassonne, it's a little bit better because, you've got land on all sides. Although you still got this sort of similar thing going on with the Skaven jumping over the mountains and stuff. And you can't really stop it unless you go and invade Skaven Blight, which is a lot of fuck around because you can't jump over the mountains. And then you got to defend that shitty little island from Northgate. Yeah, exactly. So you kind of really want to, I guess you want to, take over the Bellacor's island, but then sell it to the Empire or someone, but you can't because it's not connected to anything. It's like, ah. Yeah. So I feel like kind of both Carcassonne. So yeah, so I usually like playing, Rapance, but then I migrate to Bretonia and try and save Bretonia or something. But I don't know, it just, you get a bit, I mean, it takes a long time to get there and stuff, and it's like, yeah.
Drazhoath. Warest Denstro.
So, Bretonian campaign, eh? Play Rapance and conquer Talea and Estelia like a Southern Realms campaign. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's what I do. I go through the water and invade whoever's weak, basically, like Scrag or Vampire Coast or Talea, Estelia, Skaven Blight, kind of all that thing, and just kind of come through there. Or maybe just, if it's too tough, just skip it and go straight into into a Bretonia or whatever. But the only problem with that, or the only thing with that, is that you all your quests and stuff are in, I think, in Southern Realms, in Southlands, sorry. But I don't think any of them give you anything good, so it doesn't really matter that much, I guess. But
Drazhoath. Langstroll.
so where's Grimgor?
Let's waddle. Doomleth.
Hayes faction ability, 50% aura is trash. Who's aura is what?
Asumor Anka's lock.
Oh yeah, I never played the one, so yeah, I don't know. Orion could also get a cavalry doom stack, defeating Leon Kerr, giving him Orion cavalry recruitment discount. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Leon Kerr he's not very appealing. Leon Kerr himself is a bit of a badass though, with like his regeneration and all that.
Drashtamansi Zaraz. Zishorung Anfa Grimazul. Vagahar.
Are these guys recruiting? Oh no, they're not recruiting.
Suru Garas. Godakrum. Rik. Rik.
Decisive defeat. I feel like it's getting closer there if we had a few more lords. All we need is a few more lords.
Anarkubelu Gormispal. Dev Agalu Tadrath. Grisa Ardugar. Skalstal. Tagrungron Apgru. Got Gristas Wanas.
Consider it, there you go. I like the Rapunzel campaign. See it somewhere new would be awesome. As in migrating to Britonia. Is that Greasus coming for you? Yeah, he's coming. He's actually coming for these blue dwarfs, but yeah, we're gonna have to deal with him at some point.
Doomleth Anoth.
Alright, 2 turns and then we'll be ready to raid.
Dakuas ta Elgram.
Are Dimmies with soy sauce a real thing, or is it just in the movies? No, Dimmies with soy sauce is a real thing for sure. Yeah, I never really liked dim sims that much though. Like I like really good like kind of homemade ones, or like ones that you get from like a proper Chinese restaurant or whatever. But the normal, what people normally talk about when they say dimmies is like they're like frozen ones that they give you, that you get in fish and chip shops. And yeah, they're not bad, but yeah, I don't really like them. Yeah, you can get steamed dim sims with soy sauce, or you can get fried dimmies. But yeah, I don't like the fried ones. The steamed ones are not too bad sometimes. Dimmies. Have you seen Mr. In Between? Bang the dimmies in the microwave? Nah, you'd get dimmies from the fish and chip shop. Don't make them at home. You can though. You can buy them and make them at home. Yeah, I fucking love that show. Yeah, I reckon it's fucking awesome. I've watched it 3 times. Oh yeah, I reckon it's a fucking amazing show. It's yeah, it's really good. It's really good. It's one of those shows where it's sort of I don't know, it's just really well written, I think, and it's just like it's got all those little like what am I trying to say? It's got those little skits of like different little, you know, Australian things and stuff. But it's also got that kind of overarching kind of theme and stuff, and yeah, and it kind of all kind of resolves in a way at the end, I think, in a good way. And yeah, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I feel like it's very real. It feels really real to me. Like it feels like, I don't know, like parts of my life, you know, and stuff, like it kind of rings true in some way, you know, with little bits of experience that I've had and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it is good. Agreed. Maybe I'll watch it again. There's some really sad parts in it, you know, and there's some, yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of those type of shows are good because they like, you know, it's not like he, you know, it's not like I think I'm not similar to Ray as a person or anything, but it's like he, you know, he kind of expresses feelings and stuff that, you know, that you have.
Ease up, crew.
It's pretty cool. No feelings, only bloodshed. That's right. Should I save it for a tower? There's no good towers around here, is there? No. We could demolish this tower though and rebuild it. Crookback Mountain, yeah. Yeah, that would be a good one to demolish. But see, if I do that, then we have to defend it then. Are we going to defend it? Oh yeah, I've got to stop forgetting to send convoys. I've only sent 1 convoy so far. I mean, I missed out on like 2 or 3 turns worth of convoying. There's also another show called The Magician, which is like the original show that that Mr. In Between was based on. It's not as good as Mr. In Between. It's but it's like way older, but it's pretty cool. I was actually jonesing for a bit of Sharp's rifles the other day too, but I don't know. I'm not quite ready. I need to wait a bit longer before I rewatch it again. So what? Sorry, what are we at? 85. Yeah. So no. Should I go for the 10% armaments? Maybe. I do really like Armor of Contempt. I might just go for Armor of Contempt. I always thought Australia was relatively flat, but seeing it has mountains is new. Filmography in US primarily focused on the outback and ruggedness of the people there. Pleasantly surprised. Yeah, so Mr. In Between is set in Sydney. So the Magician is actually originally set in Melbourne, where I live, which is more relatively flat. There is some mountains and stuff around Victoria, but yeah, this Melbourne city area is mainly pretty flat. But Mystery in Between is set in Sydney, and Sydney is built right in between the mountains and the big mountains and the relatively big mountains and the ocean. So yeah. Most of Sydney is a lot of Sydney is very mountainy, very hilly. Like, if you're driving around Sydney, you're driving up and down hills and shit a lot of the time. But yeah, I think that's it goes out to the Blue Mountains and stuff a bit, which is like I think that's the mountains around Sydney. But yeah, there's a big mountain range that runs all the way down the east coast of Australia, basically. And the east coast is where most of our population is as well. So the big flat desert parts there's not many people live there. Alright. That's good. Alright, so about to get fucked up by Grimgore.
Gormleth. Doomskull Key. Hop blue.
Alright. Hopefully Grimgore's not going to come out of the woodwork with like 10 armies. There are in fact green and verdant areas in Australia. Yeah, pretty much all of Victoria where I live, like the entire state is all basically green. New South Wales, where in like the state where Sydney is, I'd say most of that gets pretty dry, especially when there's droughts. Is it true that the population in Australia has weapon permits and can shoot rabbits and kangaroos and stuff? Yeah, you can get a gun permit for shooting rabbits and stuff. But the overwhelming majority of people don't have guns. People who live in the country are a lot more likely to have guns, though, I think. Our queen is from Tasmania. Where are you from again, Ava? Norway. Oh, Denmark. Mary Elizabeth Donaldson. Holy shit. How did some random chick from Tasmania become the Queen of Denmark? There you go. Oh, you've got... It's happening on your... Oh, you probably can't see it. But yeah, where it says that poster you did that says Norway Re, at the start of it there's a weird character on my screen. But when I mouse over it, the character goes away. I don't know why. You can get exotic animal resource. No, I don't think exotic animal resource is much good to us. But yeah, if you can get a permit for a gun if you're, if you go hunting or if you're a farmer or whatever and you need to kill snakes and shit, or also if you want to be a sports shooter, like, my uncle's used to be a competitive pistol shooter. I don't think he was like super into it, but it was more of a social club, I think. It was part, yeah. Like, I don't think he was like super competitive, but he was like, yeah, it was part, you know, kind of like a social gun club thing.
Makazia Thaumansi Gata Kroom Awanrag Doomleth Anfa Agrimazul Krutashori.
But yeah, I feel like it'd be pretty hard to shoot a snake. Yeah, better off just getting a shovel and chopping its head off. I don't know. My dad shot a snake one time. I remember it was I think it was a red-bellied black snake, and yeah, I think he shot its head off. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't actually see him do it though. I just saw the aftermath of it, the headless snake. So yeah, he might have just walked up and like pressed the gun barrel against the snake's neck and shot it off. I don't know. Don't know how far away he was. All right, that looks like a Grimgore. Yeah, apparently you met her at the Olympics. Do you reckon he's going to be able to reach this guy? Hopefully. Bite its head off like a mongoose. I might... Might leave this guy here. If he retreats out, then he'll be stuck here on a spear anyway. I kind of want to respec this guy out just in case as well. Another considered.
Asumor Angas Lock Grunaz una dorma nuntu.
He doesn't look too healthy, the old Grimgore. So I guess I'll sack this. Just go to the Olympics, indeed. But yeah, I think you can shoot rabbits and kangaroos in a lot of places because they're pests. Like, there's too many of them. Can't shoot anything here unless the authorities give the go-ahead. Oh, really? But surely there's like hunting season or whatever where you're allowed to go and shoot deer between certain times or whatever. Certain months of the year or whatever. You don't have hunting seasons? I don't know if they have that in Australia either, actually. In America they do. I think in Canada maybe. They dictate which animals are up front. Yeah. Well, it's just like, it's certain animals, like in certain areas and stuff, they're just always, you know, you're always allowed to kill them. Like cane toads are like a massive pest in Queensland and northern New South Wales. So I'm pretty sure you're allowed to kill as many of those as you want. And yeah, most places, kangaroos are, I think kangaroos are pretty much overpopulated or whatever. And same with rabbits. But yeah, lots of other stuff are not. Like foxes Even though foxes kill kill chickens and all that kind of stuff, I'm pretty sure they're endangered in Victoria anyway. Not sure about New South Wales. But yeah, I don't think you're allowed to kill foxes anyway. Watched the Sydney movie about a Sydney cop going back to the countryside where he was born, solved a mysterious murder. Lots of rabbit shooting in that movie. Oh, really? In America, it has to be the season. You have to buy a tag and regulate how many tags you're allowed to buy each year. Also, you can call the game master for special consideration. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Basically, I think there's like endangered species, and you're not allowed to shoot any of them. And then there's like pest species that I think you're allowed to shoot. But yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've never really. I think I went shooting once when I was a little kid. But I don't really remember it very well. I've never gone hunting or shooting animals as an adult. See if Draz can just solo this. Solo it for Khorne, Draz. For Khorne. Alright, these are our healthy troops. And he's taking a bit of damage. Let's give this guy the axe. Don't want to kill animals if I don't have to. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really think about it too much, but I feel like if, I don't know, if I went somewhere and there were people there that hunted, you know, deer or fucking some pigs or fucking whatever, some sort of edible animal, rabbits or some shit, and they were going to hunt it and then we were going to eat it for dinner or something, you know, I'd probably be pretty fine with that. I think, yeah, I feel like, yeah, something about sport shooting, I feel like is would feel a bit gross, I think. I mean, like, I don't know, like, I kind of, like, there's a part of me that just wants to destroy and smash and kill, and so that appeals, you know. Yeah, I just want to kill shit, you know. But then when you actually do it, like, it didn't feel that good. I guess, basically. But yeah, if it was for food, I think I would be okay with it. But yeah, if it's just kind of like for fun or whatever, it's like, yeah, it's a bit fucked up. There is part of what you said that's very Khorne. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, there's just like, you got like a natural instinct to just smash and fucking destroy and kill shit, you know. And yeah, so there's like a part of your little like alligator brain or whatever that kind of always wants to do that shit. But yeah, there's the other parts of your brain that don't feel good afterwards. Well, let's do double flame 2 units at once. Let's go. Nice.
Around them!
But yeah, no, I've never gone hunting. I've gone fishing a couple of times, but only, you know, like maybe twice. The Hammer of Khorne! Blam! No, it didn't really do that much. Alright, well, I think this is really working out. Let's just charge. Just bum rush this joint. Reaching enlightenment, yeah, that's what it's all about. Nah, no Bannerlord today. I've got the new version installed, so I can't play unless I uninstall it. Yeah, looking forward to when the beta's over so we can stream it for you guys. Bland. Ogler's Khan's Wolf Boys. Oh, that's pretty cool. Indeed. I have a ranged melee Wolf Boys. Oh, okay. Are you sure they're not archers? Yeah, I was looking at them before. I kind of thought they were melee for a second, but then I remembered that they're actually archers. Alright, nice. No worries, talk. I'll see you later, buddy. I wish there was more of Mystery in Between. Alright, let's try Sacco. And see if we can...
Gorndok, Makazia, Thaumansi, Dum Thaumansi, Ata Dokstock, or Sepu Argru, or Araring.
Paragon of Ruin. Selfish, I guess.
Ungi Takara. Udiol Vengrin. Baumansia Nunku.
Alright, and yeah, we'll move down here, so ready to take carrot flag next turn.
Doomleth. Dantalas. Baumansia Nunku. Ida Hasut Ula Hasa.
Yeah, I don't think he can make it there, but if he can, we can retreat, and then we can also catch him with these guys. Oh yeah, exotic animals. +5 recruit rank for Hobgoblin Wolf Riders. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, not very good. The Dry with Eric Banner. Ah, okay. There's a couple other ones with this detective who's he's like part Aboriginal, and he goes up to the north or whatever, you know. I don't know if he's from there though, but yeah, somewhat similar.
No way.
But yeah, it's pretty good. I think there's 2 or 3 of them with the same character.
Drazhoath is Victraza.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched it ages ago. Can't remember. Alright, so we finally killed these guys. So we can stop. Oh yeah, so they considered have to be on the map. They considered have to be on the map to give you the +3 hero rank, or no? They don't even have to be on the map. Classic. Alrighty, okay, cool. So we've got 5 turns till we've got to get another 2,000. Yeah, we should be able to easily do that. So he's going after Demon Stump soon. Captive Bloodthirster Baltor. Baltor. Okay, I always thought this was kind of like Batwings or something, but it's like a cage that's got him stuck in there. It's pretty cool.
Adebrun strong. Nazuna dorma nunku. Abdernu grutasha nunku.
Yeah, I really want them. Because yeah, I saw the picture before and I saw the spear there and I'm like, oh yeah, they're spear guys. But yeah, no, they're archers as well, so I guess we can't. I mean, I don't know. Can we have them? I feel like we can have them. They're not archers, they're horse archers. That's a totally different category of thing. I don't know. I guess they're archers. It's just we really need the ability to chase things down, you know, to get more captives. And they're probably one of the best RR in the game. Well, they're definitely a really useful RR for Chaos Dwarfs. I wonder if Grimgor's gonna be able to catch this other army. I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to retreat out of range if you can catch him at all. Yep. Oh no, this is a settlement garrison. Okay. Yeah, cool. The retreat. And then he's gonna what did he do? Did he sack it? Reduced journey time? Yep. That's nice. We got 2 reduced journey times. Okay, so where's Grimgorsus? Oh, is that him right there? Yep.
Or Anad Umana Dringorak. Anadok bin Ardugai.
Alright, I guess we better take this.
Legionaries Arak Tassadu Ardugal Ulahari Haltaz Scree
Nice.
Sabarartun.
Alright, we'll get, yeah, may as well get all these guys in this place.
Droma Drazul Asumor Angas Lock Subjogatas Anfa Agrimazul Doomskulki Awamrag Gata Kroom Dak Ben
Alright, everyone's in? Yep. Now we're, no casualties? Oh. Yeah, I'll just occupy as the town. Yeah, it's fine. I'm starting to get a bit tired, actually, lads. I might have to go and have a sleep. I've gotten weak from not streaming this week. Made me soft. But yeah, I feel like we made a good start. We got a bit screwed up because I wasted the first half of the stream playing Arbal. But yeah, I managed to knock out 14 turns at least. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no worries, man. And yeah, thanks everyone for turning up. I was a bit worried we wouldn't have anyone come because I hadn't streamed for so long. But I ended up having a fair few people watch the stream, so that was good. Yeah, I got 40 people on Twitch as well. Hey, Twitch people. Yeah, I think now, yeah, Twitch has been pretty steady, actually, the number of people on Twitch, whereas YouTube's sort of been declined a little bit recently. But yeah. I know you're back to vanilla now, but I had fun in Old World playing as Tyrion, trying to save the Empire. Yeah, nice. I'll definitely play more Old World campaigns. I just had a bit, I think I just over, you know what I mean, I oversaturated myself with Old World for a while there. I think I was just playing Old World non-stop for 2 weeks, so it was like, just, yeah, I'm wanting some, you know, yeah, just wanting some not vanilla again for a while, I think. But I'll definitely hit some Old World again soon at some point. But yeah. Thanks for the super chat, Jared. By the way, you're awesome. Appreciate you. Have I got you on the Roll of Glory already? No, not yet. Not on this one. Put you on there. Yeah, we'll probably get a bit more of this one in tomorrow. Fuck, what happened there? Sorry, my stream went away. Yeah, probably do a bit more of this one tomorrow. And then I'll be back at work again, but might try and do a bit of it in between work and stuff. We'll see how we go. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks, yeah, thanks. Special thanks to Supertramp, Ava, Wolfspaul, Darastra's Ruin Tongue, Darastrix, Firax 101, Gordo 1002, Jared, Drazhoath, thanks for the super chat, man, and of course Jonathan is ridiculous. Jonathan, the overwhelmingly generous. Thanks so much, Jonathan. Appreciate you again. But yeah, I'm starting to get a bit tired again, so I'm gonna have a sleep and do some stuff, and then come back and do a bit more streaming, probably in 16 hours or so. Yeah, something like that. All right, and yeah, and next weekend we'll be playing some Bretonia campaign potentially. We'll see how we go. All right, catch you guys. Hope you had a good time. I did. Appreciate you all.